I'm Jaime Dodd. I am a marketing analyst at Rhodes Scholar. I focus primarily on the email channel, doing audience selection and deploying our emails and post analysis. So we are an educational nonprofit travel company. We focus on group travel for older adults. We offer about 2,000 programs. We go to 150 countries, all 50 states. And each program focuses on a different learning adventure. Print and email are very important for us. We rely heavily on those channels. We are expanding in digital and social media, but catalogs, brochures, and email are where we're really driving sales for the organization. So we have about 2,000 programs, as I mentioned, which is a lot, and they're all focused on different experiences, and it's kind of hard to keep up with all of that and promote them in different ways, especially with a small team with limited resources. There we had an in-house data scientist, and he had a very manual process. He was looking at years back of data. He was working with multiple different softwares, building regression models, trying to find people with the highest weighted score for each different segment, and it was just a really complex process. It took so long. We had to add a week into this campaign time, and I had to QC everything. It was definitely a pain point for us. Tinyclues has changed our campaign strategy by allowing us to dive a lot deeper into our database. For when we're trying to promote a more niche set of programs, if it's maybe an opera that we've already bought the tickets for or a private plane where we've made that investment, we might only be able to target just a small subset of our database based on what the information that we have. But we have 750,000 people on our list. Like, there have to be more that are interested in that. So Tinyclues has allowed us to really get a deeper dive there. Yeah, we have a very busy campaign calendar. So we send about 60 campaigns a month. That's across email and direct mail. They can all focus on totally different aspects of the offerings that we have. So it could be destination, it could be focused on program types, so things like birding and biking and food and wine, cultural immersion, history, music. Really endless. Then we also have our float travel, so we offer small ships, riverboats, and ocean cruises. And determining who is appropriate for which line is very tough to do if they've never traveled with us before. Yeah, Tinyclues has definitely given us a lift in terms of email performance. So our journey campaigns in particular, we've seen a 34% higher open rate, 54% higher click-through rate, and a 189% lift in revenue from these campaigns. We've been testing direct mail as well, and so far we have seen a 35% lift in travelers and 20% lower cost per sale. Yeah, we're doing a lot of strategic campaigns with the goal in mind to improve customer engagement and to avoid over-soliciting, and we are very concerned with that. But with Tinyclues, we've seen a 40% lower opt-out rate and a 54% higher click-through rate. So we're definitely being able to send more engaging content. The tool is very easy to use. It's something that I can just go in and enter a whole bunch of campaigns, and it only takes me a few minutes, and we're able to range so many different offerings. I can look at the destination, I can look at the dates that we're targeting, I can look at the program type, I can even get down to the size of the group that's going to be traveling. It's also been easy to teach other people. So once we introduced direct mail, I was the primary user in it for email. So onboarding for the rest of the analysts on the team, I was the one to show them, and it took 5 minutes to show.